All right. I think this is working. Good afternoon. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is weird. Why is this like... It's like the, I'm looking at the preview window. It's got extra black bars on the side. That's new. Today might be the day I run out of data on T-Mobile, but it's supposed to renew again tomorrow or Friday anyway, just in time for Anime NYC. But I guess we'll see. Anyway, who do I see? Susie, Kevin, Biggs and Wakshan. It's really nice weather out today, isn't it? It was the perfect weather for Mrs. Commuter and I to go watch a movie, which we did. Amin, Mohammed, Nadifi, salute. Hello. Victoria, afternoon. Doomsday on Twitch. Good afternoon. Original Grant, hello. Good afternoon. Victoria is saying hi to Susie as well. Kevin, hi. Janet Vashti, have a great day as well. And in Denmark, R2D2C you off of work, commute, or no commute at all. Boom, boom, boom. We're also testing out the this app. The Stream Buddy developer switched me over to the beta. What is it called in beta branch of, oh, that's toilet paper with duty on it. How did it even get out here? Like, who actually had proper toilet paper that they used for their doo-doo and then just left it in this, like, if someone's taken a doo-doo in the street and then they already had proper toilet paper with them? Or did it come out of a window? Was somebody in a car? You know, these are the things you start asking questions about when you see something like that. Anyway, see George H, Willie, Andy Diaz. I like when hump days don't mean anything, in a good way. The other times when Wednesdays mean, or are not hump days for me, is when I'm working 2 weeks in a row. Those are no bueno. Ambrose, it's easier when it's always morning. Hello. David Ballmer, Lennon Graham. Indeed. No work. Alan Keenan, hello. I did respond to like 2 emails though, so I'm gonna dock that out of my work next week. Marisol, hello. ABX girl, hi. Stex is here. You're angry. Today would have been another nice day to do the Broadway walk or a full Great Bridges walk. I don't think I would have done that today though. It's only me. Hello. Good testing stream. Yes. Every stream is always a testing stream one way or another, because we never know when something's going to go bad too, because something wasn't as stable as I thought. We saw Wolverine and Deadpool, or Deadpool and Wolverine. It was the kind of stuff that I like, with very obvious and some subtle references to all sorts of pop culture stuff, which is really ideal, and a lot of breaking the fourth wall stuff, which I like. So we enjoyed it. Hopefully there's a chance I could see Alien or Romulus, but we'll see. Let me make sure I'm getting all the chats in the YouTube. Is that person on a sidewalk? By comparing the YouTube chat to the Stream Buddy chat. Okay, looks like it's all right. Good. I'm taking my time. We're walking south on First Avenue today. But, you know, let's see. Maybe we're not going to go completely slow. This tech. I think this is a delayed light though. If I had to guess, it is. It is. Might as well check that my Pokemons are connected. They are. Ugh, something's hatching. It's another Jang Moo. I think I have enough of those. I would also potentially buy a coffee, but we'll see. Steve Parker, hello. Why is this thing squeaking again all of a sudden? It's been a while since this thing squeaked. Hi. Yes, we saw Deadpool Wolverine. RJ's made it in. Hi. I'm pretty sure I know what the squeaks are. I think it's this. Well. Oh, disconnected it. Hold on. I think it's the button on the back of this that releases the necklace. I think. And I think the button is just like lightly pushing against my sternum. Because I think it happens less when I'm wearing my work clothes and have like that sternum strap going across my chest. I think it actually elevates it off a little bit. Anyway, I could probably bend this a little bit and then bend this down. No, it's just gonna slowly elongate again. It's gonna take the path of least resistance. All right, whatever. We're not going too fast today, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. Yes, I enjoyed the Deadpool movie thoroughly. Wait, actually, is this thing, did I just press the thing? Oh no, I might have pressed the screen. Which means the zoom mode is now on. Uh-oh. Definitely didn't want to press that. Okay. I hope this isn't one of those things where I have to actually take it off to address. Nope. Oh, did I fix it? Yeah, I fixed it. There's a part of the screen that I can tap accidentally when it's on, and it switches the mode of the joystick from pan, tilt to zoom.
What you said? No, my belief. No, my belief. My belief.
Band of Gabs, hello.
Yeah, there's that moment that she wanted to be next to her face.
Let's check for cars. No.
She was so cute and hugging me, and then she was like,
Larissa, hello. Brad Pettit, hello. To the stream in reverse, just leave it on me the whole time. Didn't you end up doing that during the saunter for a minute? And you were showing the back of your chat phone or something? Hey, a new Banchan place ended up opening here. $12 for a box. Zorp is back. Hello. So, Stuytown is on my left. Well, actually up ahead. My immediate left is Peter Cooper Village, which has slightly bigger apartments. This corner where Bank of America is used to be Essa Bagel. And interestingly enough, Tal Bagels opened up next to it, but not while they were both here. Essa Bagels closed that one and moved to the Stuytown side. Just a couple of blocks down. And this D'Agostino's used to be a Gristides, I believe. And there used to be a D'Agostino's inside Stuytown, which is now Stuytown's gym. All these things. Robert Torres, welcome. And one of these places used to be the pizza shop we would frequent after school. I think it's with this this noodle shop. No cars. What did I have yesterday? I had 2 spicy chicken sandwiches from Popeyes. And I was still kind of hungry. Yeah, I was thinking about that at some point and how to accomplish picture-in-picture mode with having a reverse cam. But it's not that straightforward with this current Bella Box setup. With the way some people have done it is by using 2 Bella Boxes. Others have been able to alter the code to get it to work, but I don't know how stable it is. Eileen's Cheesecake is much more south and west of here, I believe. Big as a walk, Sean? Anyway, where that Benjamin Moore and Ace Hardware is now, used to be Blockbuster. I forget what used to be here. It's before Verizon. I feel like they were Verizon for a while. Emmanuel Dantas, hello. This corner here, I think it was owned by Beth Israel for a while. There's like a little building, but now it's going to be a relatively small, but looks like fancy. Looks very similar to the one they built up on 21st and 2nd apartment building. So we'll see about that. Now Stex wants a Popeye spicy chicken sandwich. Yes, they are tasty. Ian says Blockbuster moved to Times Square. No, Blockbuster shut down completely. Unless it was another joke that went over my head, which could have happened too. I forget what was before this Walgreens. It might have actually been a Dwayne Reed at some point, but they're all the same company anyway, so it doesn't really matter. There did used to be a Paris baguette around here. I think that changed to a different kind of bakery. On the left also. Winte? Hello? Oh, that's right. There was that last payphone that I remember used to be on the next block. I think it's probably gone, even the little stand where it was. I guess we'll double check. I know we've caught it on stream before, so we do have it in history in this YouTube channel. It is in there somewhere in the past. I should dig it out and identify it in a playlist or something. Gail, hello. I was, oh God. See, I knew I should have questioned myself. Whatever happened to the last Blockbuster? Didn't somebody try to keep it alive as like a third party, not even an actual Blockbuster owning it since it's technically dead? Isn't it in Oregon somewhere? And who operates that Twitter? Gotta get a bagel. This is a different one. This used to be, oh man, this place used to be called? What did this used to be called? Man, I cannot remember. But it was always a Jewish deli. I just can't remember the prior name.
It's so amazing that they found work in the same
A ramen spot over here. Urgent care. Oh, before the leasing office across the street used to be a Foot Locker. There used to be a Foot Locker. And this Chase Bank was Chase Bank as far as I can remember. Did I double hand the sandwiches? No. I needed a free hand for my computing. Yeah, but that spot right in front of that bagel place, which I guess is called Gotta Get a Bagel now. Man, what was it used to be called? I wish I could remember. I'm sure I could find it. Especially, I think you can still see it on Google Street View when you go back like 10 years. But yeah, there used to be a payphone right in front of that for the longest time, even as of a few years ago. So that's where we would be looking in an old stream. It's in Bend, Oregon. Yeah, but Eileen's is somewhere much more south and west of me, right? I wonder if Peak Design has Pixel 9 cases yet. I might not even go for a Peak Design case again. I might just get a mouse case, M-O-U-S. They make decent cases, and they also have ones with magnets built in. That was one of the only reasons I got a Peak Design case, because it used a, I don't know if that bus is going to be coming across or not. No, probably not. Nope, it could still be turning. Let's see. Will that car try to make this light? It's got 2 seconds, but it's pretty much red already. All right. Call the police. Panda Express is open. This used to be this place called Love Discounts. And where the papaya, actually, what is it? Was the papaya place became an empanada place, I think. Before that, it was Blimpie a while ago. OtterBox are too big. I know they're the most actual protective cases, but they're just too bulky for me for every day. When you carry 2 phones, especially. Another chicken place. Me Noodle Shop, which actually used to be on the corner here where Starbucks is. I believe this used to be Me Noodle Shop. There was a fire. Then they had a Me Noodle Shop up by Kips Bay, actually, like right across the street from the movie theater over there. And then they moved back down here. They closed that location down. They moved back over here, just not to the corner. Sweet Cake Bakery. So far, the beta version of this app seems to be pretty good. This Vietnamese place is all right too. Wait, where's the Oh, did they change the name? Was this place called Jeepney before? I think they changed the name to, well, I can't read what it says, like Nax? Snacks? Nax? I don't know. There used to be a Filipino place called Jeepney, and that was the first place I ever tried balut. And here's Sarita's mac and cheese. Delicious mac and cheese spot. Public school, I think it's an elementary school if I remember, but it wasn't mine. Atomic Wings on the left. Is it still closed? Yeah, it looks like it. See, I liked Google's branded cases for a little bit, but they fall apart faster than any case I've ever seen. That was my only issue with them. Yeah, Atomic Wings still looks closed. Like abandoned closed. Venero's is on this block, so we could take a quick peek at what they're looking like. Was it also the last time I did? No, I actually had some again out in California, but they told me the one I had was probably too formed, that you can buy them at different stages, and the ones that I had are probably too formed. But here's Venero's. Oh, did they already put out their, actually, I don't know that they've ever put out the extra threshold, even in the winter. Cafe customers may bypass the line, but yeah, it looks like it's a little different now. It's hard to look in. I don't really want to go in there with this. 130 years. That's right. They were 1890 something. Anyway. Wait. Why are they advertising Dinner with DiMaggio by Dr. Rock Positano? Rock Positano is a podiatrist from the Hospital for Special Surgery, I think. Anyway, I didn't know he had a book about DiMaggio or eating with him. Let's see. Desi Des, hello. Says NYC is still a dirty city. All right, what do you mean? Dark Nomad, glad you're enjoying. Do all the apartments in Manhattan have roaches? I can tell you I do not have roaches that I've seen. I have seen silverfish, but never any roaches or rodents. But I also have had apartments where I have seen water bugs specifically, which is like, here we call water bugs the really big roaches. $100 omakase at Sushi Lab, very good. Very good. I don't know, I don't think they're open until 5 again. I don't think my main host that I know is there. It's very nice out today. I want to go back to First Avenue, so let me go all the way around and then swing around. I should have gotten a coffee at Venero's. Steph Jober, hello. Gotta sleep. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, now that we're not really doing the commuting walks this week, it's not going to be as friendly to some of our overseas friends. I passed 2 Cybertrucks and I missed it? Really? I wasn't even paying attention. I probably won't get into my specifics maybe after we move, but it's probably going to get crazy. We got in at a pandemic special into a pretty big unit, and we're about to be removed. It's windy though, but it's nice. A lot of these baked cheese tarts places coming up. I'm feeling water. I don't know if it's air conditioning or something else, but there's like no clouds above me, so I'm assuming it's air conditioning. Oh, and 3rd Street is also going to be 130 years. That's right. 3rd Street Music School and Venero's are both very similar in terms of... all right, let's go down 10th Street. So I can go back to First Avenue and then maybe Alphabet City. How much do you need a year? It really depends. It depends. It depends where you need to be and where you're willing to live, because you could live farther away from the center and pay less. But if it's forcing you to commute, 2 hours each direction, and then that could be a little tough. So it really depends. But you can Google average salary information if you're that curious. That's all Googleable information, and we are anti-learned helplessness here. Oh, were they removed and I don't even know it? Goodbye. Wait, why can't... How come I don't see all my chat on this one? There we go. Alright. Weird. Now I can see everything again. Removed. Alright, getting close to First Avenue again. I wonder if there was a coffee shop on like 6th Street that was very good. I wish there was more of like just a window in the wall coffee shop, so I don't have to go inside. Justin in Dublin, hello. Lizzie, hello. I should cut down on my commuting expenses. Yeah, my commute expenses are all in the technology, right? To eat sushi spot. Cutie rolls for the cuties. Interesting.
Okay, question.
I don't seem that cheap. All right, back to First Avenue. Time check 4:30, not too bad. We're in the garden and get that notification again. You can never be sure. And you have the bell icon selected to receive all notifications? I'm assuming you do. Indian fried chicken. Rowdy rooster. Now, are you actually eating rooster in there? That's probably not very economical to serve rooster on the menu. Billy Abrego, hello. We saw Deadpool Wolverine. Made to order mochi waffles. Interesting. With colorful ice cream. Crispy burger. Looks like it's primarily chicken sandwiches though. And chicken related dishes. Approaching St. Mark's Place, but on First Avenue. Usually St. Mark's between First and Second is more quiet than Second and Third, and even First and A. Brooklyn Dumpling Shop was... I don't know how popular it is or how good it's supposed to be. It wasn't that impressive when we had it, but I don't want to... Maybe it was just a fluke. A Winty's apartment, brother's apartment's for sale. Where is that? And what's like, an apartment that goes for that here could be a studio, like a 6th floor walk-up studio. No, I didn't look at any of that yet, Gary. Have I seen the Botanic Garden at 636 between B and C? I know there's a lot of little community gardens around here. Is the coffee shop on this block? Let me just double over. It could be on the next one. There's a lot of little community gardens that are like never open, from what I remember in Alphabet City.
It wasn't fine. Not really fun.
Yeah, I don't know if this place is still around here. This is Yubu, Korean food and beverage, but they have matcha lattes and stuff, but I don't know if they have regular coffee. I don't know. Yeah, I think the coffee place that used to be around here is closed. He's so cool, and he's without a helmet. That makes him extra cool. Oh, it's on 52nd. Nah, I'm not sure I remember anymore. Jethro, hello. So I've played a couple hours Spy Hunter of Wukong now, and it is pretty good. It's like right in between. It's a Souls-like essentially, but maybe with a little bit more fluid combat. It's kind of because Jedi Fallen Order is also Souls-like, and so I would say it's kind of a mix of those two. Dark Souls and Jedi Fallen Order, specifically those, even though it's still a Souls-like. But it's very enjoyable. Nomad, hello. Mike, well, hopefully they wear their helmets. We're here, Bear in the Garden. Tom Cruise never wears one? Well, if that's true, I don't know. That doesn't make him cooler. All right. This is ME Squared Pizza. Pretty sure there's a police precinct on this block. We've seen it before, but the angled cars give it away. Oh, a Rite Aid that's still open. But I think they're like barely getting restocked, if I remember. I'm just gonna take a quick peek without. Yeah, like all the shelves are empty. I think many places are not restocking Rite Aid because they're kind of on their way out. We can pop over into Alphabet City for a little bit, but we do spend a lot of time there, so. Well, let me see how I feel. Maybe we go between some of these buildings that we don't usually go between, like the ones, like 4th Street. Let's do that. I'll get to the crosswalk before I turn. Okay. Hey, what a turn. Mighty Bull is here with a $5 super chat, wishing us congrats on the walk yesterday for a bottle of water. Thank you, Mighty Bull. Appreciate your support. And we did even get to see the bull at the end. The bull is kind of what splits Broadway, isn't it? Right? We saw Broadway split into two at the end there, even though the one that doesn't have one Broadway there is on the shorter part of the split. The longer part of the split went more east. Look at all these flowers. The bull was so strong, it split the road. We're not heading anywhere in particular, just walking around. Ooh, an old Volvo. Is Gert still around? East Village, Alphabet City. Yeah, I mean, I slept in this morning. I think I got up around 5:40. So that was good. Tomorrow morning, I need to stick to some schedule, so I'm going to have to do my weight vest exercises tomorrow morning. No reason to miss a day. Am I getting the Pixel 9 Pro XL? Yeah. I'm supposed to pick it up from the Google store tomorrow. I put in one of those pre-order for pickup at the store. And then I said I'll just trade in. I think I still have a 7 Pro that I never got traded in. Just so I can keep the 8 as a backup or something. But I think this is the first time you could actually pre-order a Pixel for pickup at one of the Google locations. You could always just show up and buy it on day of if they had any in stock. But I've never actually seen the website pre-order to pick up on day of release, which they claim is going to work this time. But I'm not sure. It'll be my first time testing that out. I guess if for whatever reason it's not ready, I'm sure they'll have some in stock, so I'll just cancel the pre-order and just buy it on the spot then, if they're going to be weird about it. Yeah, it's probably best not to pre-order games, especially the way that games are going, where they release unfinished games and then force like many updates to fix or DLC to complete the game. It's not like back in the day where you had to buy a cartridge for your Super Nintendo and never had an internet connection for the Nintendo to get any updates. Yeah, I think I saw Action Kid posted an update this morning about his foot. I didn't get a chance to see it though, so I don't know. It looks like he was wearing a boot, so hopefully that means he can weight bear is tolerated with the boot. Looks like a cam boot. All cam really stands for is controlled ankle motion. but depending on the brake, you know, it may or may not allow you to put weight on it. Well, if they took the cast off, then it means you didn't need a cast to begin with. A lot of times when you go to like an emergency room and they see a fracture, they'll just cast it until you follow up with the right specialist. Yeah, our weather doesn't, you can't do any location. It's just going to default to New York. Let's go to Avenue C and then we'll swing back around too. Actually, didn't somebody want me to see if there's a garden on Avenue C between on 6th Street between B and C? You can swing by there too. Can you drive with the cam boot? Actually, probably not if you have to be able to pump because you have to pump the gas, right? You have to be able to plantar flex and dorsiflex, and if the ankle boot is limiting your range of motion in your foot, then you wouldn't be able to. I guess in theory you could just lift it at your leg, at your hip, but that seems like it would be very awkward and not very safe. Well, the connections are looking good. Battery's looking good. Everything's working. Anyway, I haven't had a chance to look at any of the reviews personally for the Pixel, but it seems like it was doing okay. The only thing I really care about is thermals and battery, because I already know everything else is kind of a little bit better perhaps than the 8, but nothing like game changing. Jacqueline Dalamal, hello. That looks like a taxi that's just been completely erased. You could even see the old place where it showed the taxi sign, but they just kind of scrubbed it all down, left it yellow. But that's an old taxi. See, there's a real one right there. That's the exact taxi that one is unmarked now. Jen Klaus, hello. Google always has some weird stuff showing up, especially with their early hardware releases. Hopefully the Pixel phones are now a little bit more mature, that they don't have as much of a problem. All right, we just reached Avenue C. Let's go to 6th Street. This little playground might be attached to the buildings behind it because it's not open from the outside. Okay, well, I know you mentioned that community garden on 6th Street, but here's another example of one, and I'm going to say that it's most likely not open. So let's take a look. I'll look for the entrance door, but as I'm almost certain, I rarely ever see these open. Maybe on the weekend during the daytime, but where would the door to this one be? Here, I guess, because this is where the sign is. It's called Secret Garden, so if Marcin were here, he would tell us about his excitement for secret places. Decommissioned, there, that's the word. Eunice Bonaparte, hello. Hopefully you enjoyed that Marble Hill starting Battery Park Financial District ending walk yesterday. That was yesterday, right? Yeah, it was. Very good, very good. That's a Revel ride-sharing car. Again, those are, they used to have the scooters in the city as well, but now it's only the blue Teslas or other electric cars. They're all electric, is my understanding. That's their shtick. Same color as Wobbuffet, yes. Well, let's check the Pokemon, speaking of. See what the deal is. Do I have to delete any? Almost. Only 10 spots left with my auto catcher, which is legitimate. In case you were worried. Okay. 6th Street should be coming up. Question is, what should I eat for dinner today? I'm thinking maybe Indian, Vegas and Walk Sean. Short guy's here. Hey, Strawberry Fields is here as well. Good afternoon. All right, 6th Street. Somebody said there was a community garden on 6th Street. I don't know which side it's going to be on. I see something that looks like a garden on this side. But like I was saying before, all the community gardens that I've ever seen in this area are never open. Anyway, I don't know. Eat quinoa, my goodness. Biggs and Walk Sean will never turn down Indian food. I mean, I don't know. This looks suspiciously... No, it's closed. There's a chain. Okay, so this might be attached to a building. It's private. That looks like a parking lot. Huh. Not sure for what. But that's cool, I guess. Get the sag. I do like sag paneer, and I'll probably get a chicken dish. 6th Street Community Center. It has a Hebrew on it, and then there's a church right next to it. Oh, isn't there... I think we walked by this place maybe like a few months ago, but now they're starting to make the news, the social media rounds. That gnocchi place, I think it's on 9th Street, but it's like a pretty affordable, well, gnocchi's not expensive anyway, but pretty cheap gnocchi place that's pretty good too. Here's the garden, most likely. This one might actually be open. The 6BC Botanical Garden. Open... Wait, why is it crossed out for Wednesday? It's Wednesday 4 to 7, but it's crossed out. But there's people inside, so I think we can check it out. Been here personally, but it looks like it's also under some renovation of sorts. I mean, out of like many of the outdoor public spaces, like in these small areas, this one is definitely very nicely maintained. It'd be cool if there was like a little pond or something. But I guess that requires a whole additional level of maintenance. Anyway, well, that's pretty cool. It's small, but there's like a couple of nooks to sit in. That was fun. Well, let me walk out the middle again. Hey. How are you? Okay. Yeah, it's right around here, that gnocchi spot. So that was fun. It's too bad Marcine's not here. Always looking for hidden places. Funny the things I remember. Anyway, ooh, and a bar. Bar Miller looks fancy. Very fancy. Vegas and Walk Sean? Time for parkour. Call the police. Life Beats 7, hello. It looked very relaxing. Oh, little puppy. always love kids interacting with dogs, especially when baby commuter interacts with grandma commuter's dog. I looked more excited about the bar. Well, you're not wrong. I was once told that this deli here, Sonny and Annie's Deli, on the corner across the street obliquely, diagonally, has very good sandwiches. Okay, here's another community garden. This one's probably closed. Let's see. This is what I'm used to seeing, so let's see if it's actually closed right now. Unless it really is only open on the weekend, which could be a thing. Werner Raymond in Germany, hello. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's 5 o'clock here, almost. Hey, I'm on vacation. We actually went to Kazunori for lunch before the movie today, and I had a Sapporo Light with my sushi. I feel like with sushi, like a light beer goes really well with sushi. Yeah, it looks like it's closed right now, but there's somebody inside doing some maintenance of sorts. Get a samuyed. Big white fluffy dogs, yeah. My connection should be pretty strong. I would say people would have already mentioned it in the stream if there were cutouts, so I think it's a local issue, if I had to guess. Oh, you actually looked up the sandwiches, Strawberry Fields? Yeah, they're supposed to have really good sandwiches here at Sonny and Annie's Deli. So if you are in the neighborhood and you verified just now with a search, maybe it is good. And again, Thin Crust Pizza Gruppo, they have a bunch of locations: Gruppo, Pasto, Vezzo, Spunto. I think you could see all of them on the menu, but I don't see a menu. Oh, they took the menu down out of the window. Oh well. Tompkins Square Park coming up. So close. You're on the sidewalk. Call the police. Oh, it's a florist. Okay. Let's go into the park. I don't hear any heavy metal playing out of it this time, but last time we walked through here that was also a weekend, I think. Oh, actually, it's supposed to be a sushi place on this block. Let me see if it's still there. It was pretty good. It's kind of unassuming, that's the word. Unassuming sushi spot. Cool mural for Alphabet City. And jazz. Jazz washes away the dust of everyday life. Nice. Yeah, those pizza spots are not typical NYC. They're more like actual Italian pizza. Thin crust, by the pie only. Just how it is. But I'm also never been like a super, hey, New York pizza only kind of guy. Like I said, we have good pizza, but I just go by neighborhood. Whatever neighborhood you're in, that you're living in, find the best spot that you like in that neighborhood. I wonder if that sushi spot is even still here. Oh yeah, is it at the sake bar? No, this is different. Or is it? It should be a big central counter. No, this is different. This is different. Is it at the Mani Pedi place? No. Man, is this place still here? Oh, I think it's this place. See, it's almost got like 13 water. Yeah, this is a good spot. I like this spot. It's a good sushi spot. I don't know if they want to be blasted, but they're very good. Highly recommend. Lisi, the one I was in, I think it was called 6 BC for the place that it was. 6th Street between Avenue B and C. I guess we're going back to Avenue C. Maybe I'll swing around and go through the park on the next street up. Sbarro neighborhood pizza, yeah. Or Domino's. You gotta get your Domino's pizza. I actually think the YouTuber Taylor Bell lives in this area, if I remember. East Village for the young and hip. That's for anybody, really. Especially that one time we saw the... remember when we came through here and we saw the big street festival? That was a proper New York street festival. That wasn't like the usual street fair you see with the same exact vendor and the same exact tent. Just like a Control X, Control V of any random street fair. Yeah, I think so. Okay, another community garden that is closed, but looks nice inside. And apparently they use compost or mulch locally produced by the NYC Department of Sanitation. But this is the place that also has those beautiful 5G towers, which I think they finally... This is an Associated supermarket? Huh. I think they might be finally thinking about how bad those look. I mean, who thought this was a good idea? This must have been one of those things that just got randomly signed, like a Swiss cheese model. It just went through everywhere, and they just said, oh yeah, new 5G towers, whatever, yeah, let's do it. Man. It doesn't have a screen on it or anything. It just has the phone call thing and charging your phone. Amazing. Lion saw Reggie Watts. The poop is local? That's right, locally sourced poop. The best. I don't know if you could say fact, Paul. I would double check the studies. But I know there's a lot of questionable stuff about, 5G waves causing issues. But who knows? Who knows the actual long-term effects of all the different wireless signals all over the place. I think I actually might have walked up too far, but I started getting distracted by Avenue C, which is pretty fun. Is this garden open? Let's see. This is La Plaza Cultural Armando Perez. It's a cultural compost site. I guess it's open. You can take a look. Take a look around. Seems fun. Yeah, lots of seating over here, even a hammock and a willow tree. I feel like you don't see willow trees every day in New York. There are a few locations that have them, like in Central Park, things like that, but I don't know that you see them randomly. Little sculpture here. What does this say? Mario Bustamante. Mario Metal. I think it's called Lover. Made of steel. That might be true, Paul. About your neighbor. All right. I mean, it's cool because it also smells like the woods here. All right, I don't want to interrupt people that are sitting down, just enjoying themselves, so I'll pop out. Anyway, that's a cool garden. All right, let's check out, see some more, and then maybe on 10th Street I'll go west. Do some grounding. Oh boy. Nature. Willow roots are invasive. Huh. Couldn't tell you anything about that. All I know is willow trees look pretty cool. 10th Street, I think, will lead us to the north border of the park. Tompkins Square Park, that is. I don't really want to be on the left side when I walk. I feel really uncomfortable when I do that. Neon Taito asks, is it clean all over NYC? It looks very clean against many streets in Germany. See, I feel like this is all just, speculation about based on what people see in the news and whatever's presented to you in like commercial media. Because to me, I would have guessed, oh, Germany the streets must be clean everywhere in Germany. But that's just some sort of misconception, maybe a preconception that I have based on what I thought I know. So I don't know. I think they do a decent job considering how big the city is. At the same time, I still feel like a lot of the responsibility is on the people living in the city. Same mentality as if you go hiking into the woods. You see those signs that say, take with you what you bring in, so don't leave your crap in the woods, essentially. Anyway. Oh, Charlotte here? Did I miss you before? The pigeons. Clean streets in Germany is a social construct. Everything's a construct in the end. And here's one blast from the past. It's all relative, right? Back it up, pack it in. Let me begin. The scaffolding is super anti-pigeon. Netting, spikes. They should just fix whatever the scaffolding is protecting us from, so they could just take it down. But it seems like it could be a school building, and if it's a government project, this might take some time. That's right, it's about to get launched into space by accident from Philly to wherever. I think he's almost at 1 million subs. I hear Bagels and Wangshan is doing the party. Ziggy on Twitch asked if I had the chance to shoot feral hogs from an aircraft, would I? Probably not. Unless you mean like take pictures of. Noah's here. Hello. Justine, hello. Fears and Lies, says Robert Torres. And making money off it too. That's a small collection of dogs. To a what now? To a mother-in-law, Lizzie? Molly, hello. All right, let's walk through the park. Still doing a lot of work on the park here in the middle. Guess that means the bathrooms are closed. Pretty sizable dog run in this park also. It was the worst of times, it was the worst of times. Oh boy. Oh, you're bloodthirsty today, Ziggy? Oh boy. Well, if you're gonna eat them, anyway. The dog run smells like, you guessed it, dogs. Smaller dogs go in this area. Ambrose heard a Spectrum ad. Oh no! Oh no! Sandra Turner Garden. Call the police! I actually don't remember off the top of my head where that gnocchi place is. I thought it was close to this area. Ziggy wonders if I'm growing at a sufficient rate on YouTube. Or do I think the question is stupid? No, I don't think it's a stupid question. I think about that a lot. I feel like YouTube has been burying us. And I wonder if it's because I never had ads enabled on the midstream stuff. I tried to enable the lowest setting to see, and it seems like it had made a small difference. But we're also in like the end of summer lull. Things get a little slower on YouTube around this time, but I feel like even then we're kind of breaking through again in terms of viewership as we're in a more, even though we're in a more difficult, lower, less busy time. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say actually.
Is the window open? Can you walk out?
No helmets, blocking the cars. Oh, and they're throwing exit taxis. That's great. Wonderful. So they're not those kids are. This is what the kids are doing these days. I mean, what can you? What are they? You can like call the cops. What are they gonna do? Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like a parental issue. Poke and where is that gnocchi place? Well, thankfully they hit only the back window, but I think I got on him a little bit because his front window was open. I feel like this is what like kids don't realize at that age. I'm hoping to teach baby community, the consequences of actions. Or like it's not nice to force other people to clean up on your behalf because of something you did that's stupid. Anyway. Yeah, you could probably rewind it and see. Some things never change. Very true. Yeah, so I don't think that gnocchi place is on this block. Let's see. Where is it? It is supposed to be on 9th. Wait. Maybe it's between 1st and 2nd? Oh, it's between 1st and 2nd. Okay, we'll just keep walking up this way. Uh-oh. The taxi guy can review our stream and find them at their graduation. Vigilante justice. No, I don't think that's the one I was looking for, Circle Beyond. I think it was a different one. I think it's the one on this block. I think. Try to teach that to babies, yeah. There's definitely an age limit on that from the young one. From the young side of things. I don't know what the minimum age would be for them to actually get it. I feel like it's a hard thing to teach to a rambunctious kids. Back to First Avenue. All right, lights should be changing. You red or red? Call the police. Call the police. The bikes are running the lights. Call the police. Call the police. We went 8-bit? Really? Oh, we did. See, it didn't take long at all to go 8-bit today. It's weird. All right, I'll fix it real quick. Let me see how fast I can fix it today. I got it. Ah, we got the pigeons.
How early you want to get there? You want to drop like the Humvee there for that?
We got them. Hopefully we're back. That's all right. So and so said I want Game Boy mode. Yeah, It's like using the Game Boy camera. If anybody used that thing.
Yeah, I'm good for that. It's great.
Garage. Carl Loach, well, today we're not that fast. Today's not that day.
You don't have to get up. I'm still skating.
I think this is the gnocchi place, gnocchi on 9th. Yeah, this looks like the one that's making all the rounds on social media. Al pomodoro. Pomodoro means tomato in Spanish. Oh, they're ready to go. So it's fast too. You just get it in a little takeout container. It's good to go. That's quick. All right, that's good to know. And their prices are not bad too. Davy's ice cream, not a bad spot either. I like it. I think they moved around a bunch. I don't know if they have multiple locations, but there used to be one on Avenue A. Yeah, that's the one we walked by before it started making all the rounds, and I was surprised, like a gnocchi only place, and then it started to pick up steam. I'm not going to say it's thanks to me. I know it was. Pomidoro is tomato in Russian as well, which probably stole that. Pomidoro. Okay, 9th Street. 9th Street usually has these little Japanese like tea shops. No JDM cars today. It's only me got all the ads. Oh boy. Well, the chat app seems to be doing well today. The beta version that I'm on, it's good. Pomidoro Croatian also. Hrvatski. Oriental Nature Center. Oh, it's like acupuncture stuff, but also a little shop here. Sobaya. Like a soba. Ooh. Soba shop. Pretty cool. Never been to that one. Oh, the garage and car rental place seems done. He just has updated versions for the YouTube portion. It seems like maybe some newer code base, but pretty cool. But like in terms of like visuals from my end, I can't really tell a difference, but it does seem to be more stable. So I'll take it. An Alabama car. Went a little too far forward. Alabama man. Oh, says Sobaya is good. Oh, have you been to that specific one when you were here? Because I know you're out there in Japan, so if you approve of this. Anyway, here's where Sunrise Market used to be, the entrance. I guess no one's been doing anything over there since it's fully closed and graffitied. Oh, it was one of those garage things that was questionable, and inspection took it down. Yeah, after this garage started collapsing, I think people started thinking about those things. They make their soba noodles there, nice, and you've had it, okay. Oh, I'm approved from Japan. I will have to try it at some point. Though I think tonight is, let's go on this side, we'll stop by the queue. I think tonight is Indian food. Hot town somewhere in the city, back of my neck feeling Daryl, hello. Light should be changing soon. Just if you want me to drive, just have baby commuter in the car. It'll be the safest I ever drive. I stay in the right lane. I barely cope up 60. That's all you need. Uh-oh, looks like T-Mobile might have stopped contributing substantially, but really badly too. It's like down to 0. Should be like 600 at minimum. Weird. Thanks so much, Sean. If you want to see me riding a bike, you have to go back to the Great Saunter video from this year. Not that I did it, but I caught up with Vegas and Walk Sean and Kumo Monster. So that was May whatever. Was that May the 4th? May the 4th be with you? Was that on that day? I think it was. Anyway, the Cube is here. I think they took it off for a couple of weeks. We did have some footage of it missing, which is very, different from this area. But I think they lubed it up or something because it's much more easy to push, I think. I'm not going to try, but yes. I would say there's some caveats there in terms of buying food. If you might have to go out of your way to like a farther shop, because I can get a halal, meal for $5, and I'd say compared to like the time and effort of cooking, that's probably not that far off. But you can also just get yourself, cheap ramen, like instant ramen, and just eat that. Oh, I could have made it already. And that's definitely going to be cheaper. So it really depends on what you're doing. Oh, I can't get myself stuck here. Okay. Is Dean and DeLuca gone? Probably. I don't even know, actually. I only got dope on Kick with a question, can I do a cartwheel? I mean, if I want to hurt myself, but I'm not interested in that right now.
And then he will be like,
What's inside the Cube? Nothing as far as I know. Or everything. It's like a Schrodinger's cat or something. Where's Tim Ho on? Oh, it's on the next block. Sally's here. How you doing? How's Tracy? Are you friendly? I had 15 Red Bulls and grabbed a bike. Oh my goodness. I don't remember having that many Red Bulls. One day I should. And then have an EKG on me also. Link that into the stream. And that'll probably cause some strange rhythms. Or make any cardiac abnormalities I have more apparent. Felicity in the TV show worked at Dean and DeLuca. Oh, was that only in 1999? Wasn't that like 2 years ago? Ugh.
Django.
The top question on Google is, does someone live inside the Astor Place Cube? Well, we got to keep it going. Keep asking Google that question so that it keeps it at the top. What day is today? Wednesday, right? The market should be open today, right? Anne's gotta go to sleep. Have a good night. How many steps a day? It really depends. Today we're only at 16,000 so far. Put my heart rate BPM overlay, then drink the Red Bull. Oh boy. You think somebody can still get, you know how like people are able to get those really old Crystal Pepsis from like the 90s? Can someone get an original formula for Loco? That seems like something LA Beast would do. And that'll be like the end of the channel, I think, if we do that. I think the city's still rather on the emptier side, just because we're like in the last couple of weeks of August, and a lot of folks, especially who have families, take that time off before the kids go back to school. That corner where Love Me Yogurt is also used to be a Blimpie. And above it, I don't know what that is now, it looks like storage. It used to be NYU owned space or leased or whatever, because we had our chemistry, session with a TA. I think they call it recitation or something. I forget now. Up there. I don't know what the I think it was a Dwayne Reed or Walgreens, maybe Walgreens. I don't know what it became, but it's now a gift shop. I still think the funniest picture I saw for the Starbucks that closed down on Astor Place, which you've just walked by, I forgot to highlight it, was somebody put a Spirit of Halloween banner on it. Sup, son? Hello. He's saying to like and subscribe, essentially. This Best Buy used to be a Circuit City. That AT&T store across the street used to be a Best Buy Mobile over there. And there's a Target here too, which was a food emporium before. Actually, Virgin Megastore used to be right around here, where this Dwayne Reed and Citibank are, because it used to span both the top floor and the bottom floor right there. But I think this light's about to change, so I want to make sure I cross. That's a bus. That's a bus. That's a bus. Johnny 5, hello. It's a special Starbucks Spirit of Halloween edition where they have pumpkin spice lattes. That would be something though. That's the Spirit of Halloween should be doing that actually. They should be putting up a little coffee shop inside their stores and sell only pumpkin spice. But I imagine if they actually needed to get a food license, that will make their whole thing much more complicated. Though what do I know? Is he going on the sidewalk? He's doing it. Call the police. Call the police. NYPD. He's on the sidewalk. Oh. I only say that to try to like scare him. Because he really shouldn't be doing that, but I don't think he cares. Uh-oh, I can't tell, but I think there's background music playing Yeah, there is, so that could be concerning. Well, I won't be able to pull it up in time anyway, so let's see. Because OBS disconnected on me again. It's very loud. The drummer's good, but there's the background music. The music is definitely copyrighted. All right, hopefully we're far enough away and it's behind me now. Okay. Okay, the market. It's Wednesday. Should be open. There's the Wangshan. Although it's probably on its way out. Usually it's done by 6, and sometimes people start packing up even before 5. So it's probably going to be pretty empty now. Although it's a very nice day in terms of weather to sell your wares outdoors. This place can be a little hellish on a midsummer Saturday in terms of temperature and just amount of people. Get a watermelon. Just get a whole thing. There's a Wangshan gets their tomatoes here. Pomidor. Yeah, it's all empty right now. Nick and Nora, are they here? 72 degrees. Street photography. Oh, this is Broadway. This is like a mini reverse Broadway walk from yesterday. I like ferns. I just don't think we need any more plants in the home. I'd like to downsize substantially, you know, when we have to move, actually. Okay, the McDonald's here is closed for now, but it says it's going to reopen. This McDonald's has been here a long time. It's like, it's its own one-story building, which is still, it's getting a little more rare in this area. I'm surprised nobody's decided to do something with that yet. And they're renovating, so they're in it. Like they're paying to get it redone, which means they're confident they're going to maintain themselves here. It sounds like. They made it more complicated here for pedestrians with all the new bike stuff. Because now they're going both ways. I wouldn't mind living up there in the top 3 floors, you know, if you include that spire section. That looks kind of nice. Would I say NYC is overfilled with tourists? No, if you want to see NYC overfilled with tourists, come back to the channel in the holiday time, you know, right around Thanksgiving to the end of the new year.
I'm probably 50-50.
Joe's apartment, he's got too many bugs. That's true. Money will take care of that fast if they need to shut down. The right amount. ABC Carpet and Home on my right. I remember that place because my mom went in there in like 1999 with me, and she saw like plasma TVs being displayed there, and she's like, I want one of those as soon as I can afford it. And like 2 years later, when they became more mainstream, she dished out for one, but from Circuit City, I think, at the time. Crate and Barrel here opened. Big open space, huge. The most open space I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of open spaces. 99 days. Strawberry Fields 99 days? Uh-oh. An omen. If I hide behind this tree, the cars can't see me. Galen, hello. Christmas last year wasn't crowded at all. Are you sure we were in the same place? In 2020, it was not crowded at all. 2021, a little more, but 2022 was like when people really started pouring back in. And 2023, things went wild, I would say. 99 days until Scrooge Fields 99 makes it out. Celebrate Scrooge Fields. Taxi cabs, buddy, bought a plasma TV for $6K back in 2000. Yeah, they were expensive back then still. My mom knew she needed one, but she definitely was able to get one finally in the early 2000s. Maybe 2001 was a little too early, but I know she was able to get one around then. It was a smaller one, but it was thick and plasma-y. Best time for a New York visit? Well, it also depends on what you want weather-wise and what you want to see. You might want to see it completely packed, because the holiday season here is like, I don't know, almost like no other. It's something. So it's worth the view, despite the crowds. But I would say springtime is probably a good time. Maybe like April, May, if you don't want to be sweating all the time. But February is probably the slowest tourism month in general. Lots of elbow room. I mean, if you go at the right time, but it was still quite crowded this year from what I remember. I mean, if you go at 6 a.m., it's also a good time to get photos, especially if you want those nighttime photos, but it's still, not like 7 p.m. or whatever, but like 6 a.m. Because you can still get pretty close. Noah likes October. Yeah, you're still probably going to get people around here too, especially for like Halloween and things like that. Yeah, end of Jan, beginning of February, exactly. Yeah, that's probably the quietest time, and it's all relative, again, for the city. Andre's watching on a plasma TV. And that thing's still functional? Do they still put out new plasma TV? I thought those have like a very specific shelf life because the gas inside, actually does get weak or whatever it does. I don't know what happens to the gas, but something happens and it gets dimmer and dimmer over time. I think they shut off the portal earlier and earlier these days. I don't think anybody cares about it anymore. Kind of like the Swamp of Light by the UN. Let's see, what's going on with the portal? It's 5:37, so it's got to be closed right now. Yeah, it's off. I sleep until 8 a.m. They still got security watching it, though. Plasma is A1, like the steak sauce? I think July is usually supposed to be the hottest month, but August is like right behind it. Though right now, I'm like, I don't know that we've ever had a low temperature of 50 something in August in a while that I can remember anyway, which we got down to this morning and maybe even yesterday morning. Oh, they took down the tubes already? Didn't they have all these pool floaties up on this even yesterday? Now they're all down? Maybe they heard me crap on it and they got self-conscious. I think it's usually on average it's the hottest, and February the coldest, I think. I'm sure we have enough data now that we can Google what on average the hottest month is. But I was pretty sure I read recently it was July in general. Oh, that guy's just walking. Old Broadway, huh? If you want to keep taking Broadway, you can take it pretty far north. Can't you take it until like Tarrytown? Big as a walk, Sean? How come you didn't tell me to do that? I guess when we need to do the full non-Manhattan Broadway, that's the one we're supposed to do. Wouldn't mind an apartment in this building. It's cheap probably, right? I'm definitely taking it easy today walking-wise compared to yesterday. Tarrytown is far. That's probably like a marathon walk, if not more. Tarrytown's where the Tappan Zee is. I don't even know. You could follow Broadway up pretty far north. I think you could go all the way over there, but I'm not sure. Walk to Philadelphia, maybe. I feel like Cool Monster has to do all these endurance walks now. He's got to do the Gump walk next. Time for him to walk across the states. Another bot on Kick, but I doubt I'll hear from the person running the bot. I'd like to. Shawn Michael, hello. Sorry if I missed you before. Yeah, I should just stop streaming there. I think, I don't know. Or let's maybe make some more circles around some of these other blocks we don't always walk up. I think this is the back of that church that had a fire. Although I think they I don't know if they ever reopened on the inside, but they brought the flea market back in the parking lot area. How much for a table and 2 chairs? Where exactly? On the street? I don't know. This place is called Crossroads. Looks like a thrift shop. Yep, thrift shop. Big one too. Hill Country Barbecue, not a bad spot. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't pay attention. Gigi's here. Good evening. That might be the one that Big as a Walk Sean is referencing. From Philly to wherever. I'm doing all right. No residual effects from the walk yesterday. Towa. Contemporary kaiseki. Looks very fancy. I gotta look into that place. Towa, T-O-W-A. See, it's good to walk around like this sometimes too, because you get You might still find things you wouldn't necessarily know or hear. That may not make the news exactly. Oh, let's walk through this plaza and hopefully not get sprinkled on. Oh, the melt shop is gone. They used to have like grilled cheese sandwiches. Allie's here as well. Oh, I am getting sprinkled on. Oh, I'm trying to block the camera until I get past it. Okay. I got sprinkled on. I got so sprinkled. But yes, good to see Allie as well.
Yeah.
And you had a rainstorm, huh? We got nothing like that in the last couple of days here. Though the weather's very nice, temperature-wise. Sunny, nice. Sunny, nice. Fun. Oh, I remember Molly now. Yeah, half the things you said didn't make sense. I remember now. I wonder if the plant shops are open. Quench Juice Bar hiring. Waldy's wood-fired pizza looks like it's gone. Noah's got to go. Have a good one. I don't know if you're working tonight, but safe driving. Yeah, let's see if the flower district's open. Nah, that's probably all. Everything got wheeled back inside. It's almost 6 o'clock. That's right. 1 out of 2, 50%. I remember. First time chatter on Twitch. I'm trying to read the green text. Hold on, it's a little tough because of the color on the background. Wolfie Messy. Hello. Yeah, all the flower shops are closed. You can see where they were all sitting out here, where the dirt and water are still on the sidewalk. But welcome. We're always happy to have new friends. Even that time we walked in Anaheim, California, to In-N-Out, we were like the only folks out there walking. Just last month in July. All right, maybe I'll cross here. There's like nothing left on this side. Always got to look both ways. You never know about the bikes these days. Almost rhymed. Carl, glad you're enjoying. Now Wolfie wonders, why is everyone always walking in New York City? Because that's what we do here, you know? After very used to work on the other side of the street. Yeah, it's like a big flower district, but a lot of times it's more expensive to get something here than like the Home Depot on 23rd. Like if you need a pretty standard plant for your home, just go to Home Depot, it'll probably be cheaper. But if you need something niche, you could check out over here. It's also not very far away from here either. I mean, sometimes you take the walking with you, right, Eunice? I drove in NYC before, and I definitely don't want to do it. I'll do it if I have to, but there's nothing that makes you want to do it. Not in NYC anyway. Like I'll drive out of the city. That means I have to be in the city to get out of it, but to drive from one part of the city to another part of the city, it's not for me. What's the price of Coca-Cola in New York City? Well, it depends. If you're just getting a bottle from like CVS, like a 20-ounce bottle, it's like $2.50 probably for just a 20-ounce bottle of CVS. But that's like the expensive kind. You got to get it from like a supermarket in a 2-liter bottle. But I don't really know how much that is. I haven't bought like something like that in a long time. Jose Torres, have a good one. Ambrose had stress driving in the Bronx on a Sunday. Well, that does sound like it could be stressful, especially if there's anything like a game going on around the stadium. You don't even want to drive in Boston. Oh boy. Fast. 29th Street. I guess we could zigzag a little bit. I feel like we haven't checked out this area in a little bit. Original Grant's car has a flat tire. Sorry to hear. Hopefully you can either get it repaired or just swap out the tire for something close enough until the next time you have to swap out all 4 tires. I've done that before from a random shop in the city. Yeah, there was like a time when I did have to drive in the city that I was getting flat tires like every couple of weeks because I had to drive in Brooklyn. That's okay, you have 3 other tires. It's fresh. It's a little tripod now, a little tricycle. Clean streets, safe streets, free streets, your streets in New York City. Please keep it clean. Thank you, pioneers. Eat and drink free at your birthday party. Then somebody wrote under that, F off. Well, I agree with the first part of it. It looks like it's in an advertisement, but yes. If people just took their trash to the nearest trash can, that would be very helpful. That would be a contribution to keeping the city clean. Yeah, for how much we drive, it's still cheaper to like rent a zip car or whatever. Uber probably wouldn't be, because I think if there was a point where we were like renting a zip car like twice a month, and I think it's still cheaper than the expensive of like having your own car and having to park it, whatever, and gas and all that stuff. But I mean, you have to pay zip card gas too, but you know what I mean. All the other costs that come along with it. Insurance, parking, maintenance. I think there's an outdoor TV at the area on my left. And the bar up there can view it. I don't know if there's any audio playing from it at the bar, but it's a quiet TV to us outside. If it's on. It's on. Let's see if I could turn around at some point to show you. That's the TV. It looks like they're playing it off a Mac computer maybe, because it's I could see the interface. I don't think that's a part of the commercial. Alright, what time is it? 5:52? Okay. Just keeping an eye on it. We're on 6th Avenue now. Nice weather to open up all the windows of this restaurant. What restaurant is that? La Amico. La Amico. La Amico? La Amico? It's like L apostrophe A M I C O. I guess we'll go to Broadway then, since the light's not in our favor. And then I think I can head towards K-Town. Sunshine NYC is here. Hello. And then the new Virgin Hotel. And I guess the shuffleboard place here has a separate entrance. I think it's a shuffleboard place. It's called Electric Shuffle. Or it's like maybe like a little bar too. A little cocktail place with shuffleboard. Left. In the city, in the summer, in the city. Uptown, summer in the city. My favorite fast food in New York? I don't know. Probably like a sandwich or like a wrap, just to get something quick. Street meat is also great, a great option. Once you've had it enough times, you become immune to any potential after effects. Kind of like Taco Bell. I could have sworn I've heard of an athlete that does that, like eats fast food once or twice a month just to like keep their body familiar with it. A Listeria wrap, yes. I mean, you can't really consider sushi fast food, but that's probably my favorite, like, takeout to get in general. That's probably my favorite. But yeah, I wouldn't really say it's fast food. Like, you would expect junk food to be fast food, but I think that's not really the only definition. Just colloquially, I think we've come to that. Roy Rogers. Do we have one of those here? Anyways, Greeley Square's on this side, but we're going to turn off onto K-Town. The tuna melt. Spicy tuna tataki melt. Sbarro, yes, the number one, of course. Where are you, Neon Taito? Are you in Tokyo, based on what you've said before? My favorite was Mosburger. MOS. BURGER. Mosburger, I think is what it was called. But it was very good when I was over there. Oh, it's an old franchise, probably doesn't exist anymore. I mean, I vaguely remember the name, and maybe even some advertisements at some point, but many, many moons ago. But K-Town's a little busy right now.
Not my favorite, but I love.
Jongro is one of my favorite places around here too, but it's on the second floor and you have to take an elevator to get there. That's the one thing I don't like about it. You have to like go through like a bank entrance to get into it. Maybe, or is it this end? It might be this entrance. No, this is the entrance to Jongro and it goes to the second floor. But there's no stairs to take to get in there. Fortunately or unfortunately.
Do you mind I'm going for a drink?
My stomach.
BCD Tofu House, I think, is vegetarian, and I think it's usually pretty busy from what I've seen based on the crowds outside of it. Biggest walk, Sean? Oh, you're in Germany, okay. Oh, I see, got it. I've never been to Germany. I mean, I think maybe I have, but like a layover, so I never really was in Germany. I don't think the airport really counts. And again, I'm trying to avoid any layovers ever again. Yeah, everyone's on a speakerphone. They don't have like, you can get headphones so cheap these days. Because I think the advertisement, the little slogan for headphones should be headphones. They're not just for you. I think that's what somebody should come up with next. My marketing and my creativity might not be as good as Strawberry Fields and naming cruise ships, but that's what I'm going with. No layovers, no check bags. That's right. Well, tell them to keep looking out. You know what I'm saying? Oktoberfest saunter, like, and sample the goods at every place. Just see how progressively worse I get. Never again, Neon Taito. Never again. We're right under the Empire State. I'll go to my little area, I think. What time is it? Yeah, 6 o'clock. It's good timing, actually. Beer and a sausage at every single place. Oh, we stopped. Free cell. Just play ski free. This area is very, very empty at the moment. Do these spin at all? Oh, they do. Huh. Oh, my backpack. It's getting a little too big with all my batteries. Let's see. Let's see what that looks like. Actually, I could probably turn this whole thing, right? Nope, can't do that. Oh, sounds fun, Neon. Gotta go to Hamburg. Okay, got it. Oh, still can go higher. I also want to check my backpack after this and find out why T-Mobile's crapping out on me. The hotspot is that because it shouldn't be down to like 0 bits. It should be still contributing a little bit. I don't know. Big walk, Sean. It's a nice sky today, as seen on the pocket. Never drink in an airport. This is the best place to drink. It should be, but it's giving 7. It's giving 7. You probably couldn't see that. Photos has made it as we finish our walk. Oh, I can already picture the Conan O'Brien impression in my head. It's always like yelling and angry. New York City to Honolulu. I'll do that. We took a direct flight to Japan, to Tokyo. That was the longest flight I ever took. That was the longest flight. And I'll do it again. Anything to avoid a layover. I heard you have to like go through Houston or something if you want a direct flight to Australia. So it looks like I'm never going to Australia unless I move to Texas. Anyway, let's see. Are we still connected to my OBS? Nope. But thanks everyone for joining today. I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. I'm trying to pick up the Pixel 9 from the Google store tomorrow. That's gonna be the mission for the morning. I don't know. I'll try to stream maybe the experience and maybe the initial unboxing. I'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, Gigi. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I think we'll be able to do it. I've just never picked up a phone straight from Google on the day of release from a pre-order. I've done it before as just a separate thing, but I'm going to see what happens when you pre-order it. Hopefully it's ready at the time of opening, but I guess we'll see. I think they open at 10, if I remember correctly. Let me double check on the where are they? 9th Avenue around 15th Street. They open at 10. Okay. So we could plan for something around then. Anyway, so thanks again everyone for joining today. I always appreciate your support. Super Chat, Super Stickers, PayPal, Patreon memberships. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, non-subscribers. Thank you, too, if you're listening. Think about subscribing. Free and easy, helps us out, helps other walkers out. Just helps out this general type of stream, type of content. Thanks for your thumbs, always accepting more, and thank you to the mods. That's it. So until tomorrow, most likely, have a great rest of the night, or it could be the morning where you are, so I'll see you later Thursday, but hopefully tomorrow morning we'll be streaming a little bit with new phone stuff. One of my favorite things, new tech. Anyway, until next time.